Alright, so one day I was bored, so I went over to my white friend's house. My nigga Chad's white, but he means well. Anyways, I walk in his house and I'm like, what's up, nigga? And he's like, hey, dude. And I'm like, what you doing today? And he's like, nothing, probably just gonna be mud fishing. Wanna join? I'm like, hell fucking no, I don't wanna go mud fishing, nigga. You white people always trying to do some crazy ass fishing. Ice fishing, deadliest catch fishing. What, you gonna ask me to go chasing tornadoes next to some shit? He's like, come on, bro, get your head out of the racial gutter. Mud fishing isn't literally fishing. It's just a technique used to pick up hoes on social media. I'm like, nigga, that's just called being thirsty. You white people always trying to take black people ideas and inventions and change the name and act like you made them yourself when y'all ain't never made nothing ever. And he's like, black people didn't invent being thirsty. Italians did. I'm like, whatever, nigga. What the fuck is mud fishing? And he's like, well, first, we gotta find a lame fuckboy and go on his Facebook page. So I pick a lame nigga, and he strolls down the page, and I'm like, alright, now what? And he's like, well, we just gotta check his likes. And I'm like, he only got a couple likes on each of his pics, and his family, and the same bitch. He looks at me like, that same bitch is our mudfish. Now all we gotta do is like her selfie, and she'll slide in our DM in no time. I look at him like, man, let me try that shit. So I like the bitch selfie, and 2.5 seconds later I get a message like, hey, me and my nigga Chad high five right there. And I'm like, yo, she sent me an emoji, that means she wants to suck dick. That's the rule. I message the bitch back and I'm like, what's up, girl? She's like, nothing much, daddy, what's up with you? I'm like, chillin'. She's like, you got wheels? I'm like, yeah, my boy got a whip. She's like, cool, I'm with my girl. Bring some liquor and let's hang out. So now we about to tag these hosts. Chad was like, we ain't got no liquor. They said they want to get drunk. All I got is a little bit of Grey Goose left. That's not gonna get us all drunk. I was like, come on, bruh, chill out. That little bit is more than enough. We don't really want to get them drunk. We just want to give them just enough drink for them to act drunk. He looked at me like, you're a fucking genius, bro. So I take the goose and water that shit down. I knew them hoes wasn't gonna be able to tell the difference. So we go, we scoop them up, we driving around, we sipping, they smoking weed, we chilling, listening to music, we all having a good time. So like an hour passed, and we decided it's time to go over to their spot. So we pull up to their crib. She immediately takes me to her dirty ass room, still thinking that she's drunk from that watered down goose, and I start hitting that shit right there. I hit that bitch with a fake nut just to see where that bitch's head is at. I lied like, oh, I'm about to nut. And this bitch didn't say nothing. She didn't say, don't nut in me, pull out, don't do that. This bitch didn't say nothing. So I'm like, you nasty bitch. You don't even know me, you was about to let me nut in you? You wanna get pregnant? You trying to trap me? You ain't worried about catching chlamydia or gonorrhea or some shit? Well, I didn't really say that because I wanted to finish. So I kept going, but I did pull out and nutted on that bitch's belly. Anyways, we go back downstairs and I hear a baby crying. And I'm like, what the fuck is that sound? And this bitch is like, oh, that's just Junior. He must have just woke up. Now, I already got my nut off, so I'm thinking clearly now. So I'm like, wait a minute. Y'all left the baby here the whole time we were out driving around? She's like, yeah, he was asleep though, so it's okay. So Chad's like, you guys aren't shit. And she's like, mind your business, nigga. And Chad yelled at that hoe like, I'm not a nigga. You're the one that's a nigger. I look at Chad like, nigga, what you say? You trying to get fucked up in here? He's like, no offense, bro, but that word means an ignorant person. And she's really ignorant for leaving her kid alone, no matter what color she is. Anyone that leaves their kid alone is ignorant. And I'm thinking for a little bit. And I look at that bitch like, you know what? He got a point. Y'all niggas ain't shit. And she's like, I don't got time for this. I'm too drunk. I'm like, y'all dusty assholes been drinking water this whole time. Y'all ain't even drunk. So immediately we all start getting in a fatal 4-way fist fight. Well, basically it was a 2-on-1 because this nigga Chad got his ass whipped immediately. So I had to hold it down for the both of us. So I whipped both them bitches' ass. I was like, bat, bat. Both them bitches were laid out on the ground, knocked out. So anyways, moral of the story is, never go mud fishing with white people. Fake nuts, and dip your Wendy's fries in the Frosties.